Hello! This is Candice Dickinson, Artistic Director at HART Theater, but if you close your eyes, today I sound like B. Arthur. I am sitting here today with Jason Williams, who is the director of our upcoming show, Silent Sky, which will be playing March 1st through the 10th in our Fingmeyer Theater. So Jason, you submitted this show for the studio season, so I'd love for you to talk a little bit about why you submitted it.
Well, first of all, I'm a fan of Lauren Gunderson's work.
Absolutely.
I mean, we do two of our shows. We've been doing two of our shows for the past 3 years. The Christmas at Pemberley shows.
Yeah.
But this was the first show that I saw of hers, and it really it struck me because it had to do with science, but also female empowerment and stuff like that, and issues that are really important at the time, at all times. And so a bunch of the actors that are in it came to me and said, hey, we want to do this show sometime. And then I saw that y'all were looking for shows. I was like, hey, why don't I submit this?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And our audience has saw some of her work recently as well. She wrote Book of Will, so if you enjoyed that as well, you will definitely enjoy this piece.
Yeah, she's a very witty playwright, but also,
great playwright.
As I said, touches on issues of female equality and empowerment, which I don't think we hear enough voices of.
Yeah,
I mean, it's changing. That's a good thing. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, this show is also being done in collaboration with your theater company, Multiverse Theater Collective. Is that correct? Did I just say that?
Yes, Multiverse Theater Collective.
Yeah, so I'd love for you to talk a little bit about that and also just your experience as a director.
Well, yeah, we started Multiverse 3 years ago now with the other Lauren Gunderson play, Christmas at Pemberley. I've always been doing plays kind of on my own under a umbrella of my own thing. We did My Name is Rachel Corey out here, and The Bald Soprano out here, and Venus and Fur out here. So
and Recycled Nuts last season too. Mm-hmm.
So those three were kind of under my guys. We hadn't come up with a name for our company yet. So when we came up with the name, we're like, oh, okay, we'll stick that on everything that we're doing.
And it couldn't be more fitting for this show too.
Oh yeah,
I kind of love it.
Well, I love it because I'm a big proponent of the multiverse theory, which you'll hear about in Constellations, the next show coming up.
Nice plug, love it.
But that's one thing, and space and everything. And so I was like, a multiverse. That sounds like a good name.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's talk more about Silent Sky. What is the message of the show that you are portraying through your direction?
I think what I would like to come across is how, I guess, you shouldn't ever give up on your ideas when you have a good feeling that there's something in there. Also, the idea of the idea of science in general. Science is a very important thing to me, and to be able to see how
the scientific process.
How one person affects all our lives. I mean, Henrietta Leavitt, just because of her calculations, helps us calculate the space between stars, between galaxies and stuff. And before that, we had no idea. Even where everything was out there, how far away or anything. So I mean, what they call one of the first computers out there, a person actually physically computing things, doing equations and stuff. So but before we had our modern sense of computers. I feel like that was just a lot of word vomit.
No, that totally is the whole director process in general. It's all of these things coming together.
These random unconnected thoughts, and they're trying to come down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, but I totally agree with what you're saying. It's a very inspiring story about like trusting your instinct, trusting your gut, and pursuing it, sticking to your guns.
It's probably also a story that people don't really know. I mean,
that's a true story.
Yeah.
It's
mostly true. I mean,
of course.
Lauren took some dramatic license with the characters, but
of course, history is never as exciting as the plays that we see about them, probably.
Yeah.
So on that note, what is your favorite part of either the show or the process? What's been your favorite?
Well, I think my favorite part of the show is probably the end of Act 1, where the pieces begin to fall together for Henrietta. I mean, she's been like taken out of her like usual her comfort. What's it? She's been taken out of her role at Harvard because she had to go back and take care of her parents. So she's had some blows dealt to her, but then all of a sudden, like one day, it just comes to her, like boom, out of the blue, and that's a real fun a moment. But in general, I like working with actors, trying to get the best performances that we can out of them.
Yeah, and from what I've heard from some people who've seen it, it sounds like it's a really incredible cast, some really incredible acting.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm very excited,
I got a good cast.
Yeah. Well, besides the incredible cast, because that is obviously a reason you need to come see this show, but why else should people come see this show?
It's a feel-good show. Well, yeah, for the most part. It's a feel-good show. It's got everything in it. It's got comedy. It's got drama. It's got a bit of tragedy in it. So,
Yeah, but at the end, I do agree. Yeah, it's like still inspiring and feel good.
I mean, it's not gonna. You're not gonna leave the theater like, oh, I wish I had my 2 hours back. or oh, the life is meaningless. What am I doing?
Yes, not that here for this one. We have plenty of those though sometimes. No, that's not true.
Yeah, but I mean, I do think it's very hopeful. Like coming at it, it's very positive. It's very uplifting. Yeah, and it's a fun time.
Yeah,
and I mean, it runs like right at 2 hours. So
yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Well, y'all, don't miss this one. Silent Sky. It is our next show here at HART, March 1st through the 10th. Tickets on sale now. It's going to be in the Fangmeyer Theater, and we can't wait to see you there. Bye.